from everyone here at 2K. Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. Schroeder and Thomas make up the backcourt. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for San Antonio, Vassell and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. And it's Paul in at the point. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Every team in search of players with this skill set. Dorian Finney-Smith, the prototypical 3. And yes, he can D as well.
Now here's Vassell. Here's Wembanyama. Misses off the left iron. Pass to Claxton. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
Boy, we think of Dennis Schroeder as a natural-born scorer, but there he does a great job passing the basketball.
To the middle. Tipped. Out of bounds. Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation. The Spurs have gone 1 for 3 so far. Doris, it's interesting, but the Nets franchise has never won an NBA championship.
That's absolutely correct because their titles came before the merger. Now, since they've joined this league, they did go to the finals for a couple of times, had Jason Kidd, who was the driver of success, but no championship in this modern era.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovic showing off his ability to find the open guy?
And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. On up the court. Thomas, that's good.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Now here's Paul. Over Thomas. Paul finds Wembanyama. Pass to Paul. 6 to shoot. Here's Sohan. San Antonio again missing.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Spurs. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. 7-point differential. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Thomas, that's good.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Thomas with a steal. Over Paul. Again, the Nets score. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Nets.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
And here's Schroeder outside. Kept alive. Thomas. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Thomas has got 9 points.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now here's Barnes. Pass to Paul to stop the run. Unable to get that one. Oh, nice D from Schroeder. Brooklyn leading by 14. Here's Claxton. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Nice shot by Finney Smith. He's got 7. For San Antonio, they've gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Sohan, the pass to Barnes. There's the double with Bogdanovich. Back to Sohan. The 3-ball. Brooklyn pulls it in. There's 1:54 left to play in the first. Sohan with a rebound.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
Well, that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
Now here's Wembanyama. The 3 from Barnes. Rebound Brooklyn. Claxton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Doris, someone who plays within himself. Nick Claxton knows what his team wants from him.
There's real value in a player understanding his role, and that's Nick Claxton. Sprint the floor, rebound, rim protect. He knows who he is and what puts him on the floor.
Oh, a huge slam! An exclamation point on that break.
This guy is now a terrific two-way threat. Finney Smith grabs a steal, and he looks to go all the way.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the game here. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
So the Nets making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Fires away from way outside. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Collins. It's deflected. Johnson against Johnson. Claxton passes to Finney Smith. Hits the trifecta. Finney Smith's got 14 points for the game.
I'll tell you what, Dorian Finney-Smith, known for his defense, right now he's cooking a little bit offensively.
And they recover it. Here's Schroeder. And Collins with the big block. And so it's Brooklyn, ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.